Late recording. Very fine. It's okay. Alright. Yeah, F2. Lag.
Yes, like.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I just
You just need to get back to your main tank as soon as possible. Ooh, not the person to bubble. Yeah, so if you need to like bubble somebody immediately, like as like, let's say you lag out or like you make a mistake and somehow you end up on the floor, the person you need to be bubbling is either the person being attacked or your main tank. If you aren't going to have sights on them for a long time. Only because you don't know what's happening. Yeah, I know you tried to like just tried to bubble, but your Torbjorn wasn't in danger and therefore you got 0 charge out of it. If you waited a little bit longer to actually climb up the stairs and like bubble your Reinhardt, it would have had more value.
Right.
Also, you're worried way too much about this Reaper. The Reaper has to come to you. You don't go to him. Like the closer you are to engaging the Reaper right now, the worse off you're going to be. So you just want to like be here, use your 15-meter beam and your right clicks to get him away.
Okay.
Yeah, like so like don't engage the Reaper. Even if you have personal, do not engage Reaper unless you have a Mercy Pocket. Because with the Mercy Pocket, he has to Wraith and then you have damage boost, so he'll die. But without any help here, you lose. You just straight lose that 1v1. Yeah, again, worried too much. And also you're 0 energy, so you wouldn't be able... So like, okay, before initiating any 1v1s or peel, you need to get charged first.
Right.
So if let's say the Reaper like actually got up onto your backline and he started firing at your Torbjorn, you could bubble the Torb and then you'd have like 40 energy and then you'd be able to actually fight the Reaper. But right now, like you just need to get charged because again, you missed your first cycle of charge, which means that you're kind of like behind in value right now. Like hold on, what charge is there Zarya at? It's probably not that high. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so it's at 55. So your team has barely shot into this choke and they have more charge than you.
Right.
So that's not good. So you need to definitely be looking for more charge here. Even if that Zarya doesn't do anything with that charge. Again, a late bubble. So like when Winston jumped in, right? If you bubbled, that would have been fine, but you waited, which was okay because like, are these people really in danger? Yeah. But like, if you're going to like look at your Reinhardt suffering here, the Zarya is just beaming into him and he's taking damage. He would need a bubble here. So you just bubble him, look back, burn the Winston, and then like go back over this way.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, that was just a really, really late bubble. Again, and also you went in there without your personal. So if you went in with your personal, you would have gotten 40 charge.
Charge, yeah.
But you went in without your personal instead of just right-clicking. You kind of do the thing that Elle was doing, where she's trying to do more by getting closer, even though you have range.
Right.
Again, you're not. I understand it's like Reinhardt playtime, but you're not Reinhardt. See, there you go. That's good. That's good. That's good.
The Mercy got in the way.
Well, no, again, but like, did you even need to bubble there to begin with?
I think it was more for charge because I knew they were down 2. And
well, no, well, even for charge, right? If they're not shooting your Reinhardt, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Right. So even if your Mercy, like the Mercy got in the way, you didn't need to use your bubble on Reinhardt.
Okay.
Although I understand the why you'd want to, because look how close your bubble timings are. You are at 4-5 when it should be more like you're at 4. So let's say you use that bubble later. It should be like 2-8. You know?
Okay.
Like it should be like you're able to have one bubble at a time. You use that bubble and cycle through, and then you have the next one. It shouldn't be like the timings of it shouldn't be that close.
I'm at least on, but I'm
again,
always just bubbling it at like the same time, and right when I do, I'm like, oh, we just lost that fight because I have no bubble.
Yeah, better teams will do that. Also, you just personaled for no reason. Like, I want you to use personal to get aggressive. Because you've taken half damage, which is good, right? You've taken damage, but the problem is that your Rein is shielding you. So, so if you used your personal here, like imagine booping this Mercy away with your right click. You know? And all you needed to do was use your personal and walk in, take damage, and then go out. Right. You have a lot of tolerance here. Bubbling your Reinhardt was good. And again, so if you had your personal bubble here, you'd be able to do more.
Like probably 100 charge.
At least 2 more right clicks here, and you'd be at 100 charge. And again, their Zarya is way more charged than you, even though she hasn't really done anything. So right now, personal bubble, right? Personal. Look like you're inting. Personal bubble. Good. That was a good bubble. You see, that's a good bubble because the Moira's on him, right?
Yeah.
And like, even though he has an ability, like it's good that you're using it. Now, if this was like more of a scrim setting, I would have bubbled the Pharah because she's ulting, and like she probably would have called that then. But like, that's not a big deal. The most of all, you have full charge, and now you just need to get your ultimate as soon as possible. Unlucky. So again, like this wouldn't have happened if you had higher charge. You probably would have been able to get grav. See how close their Zarya has grav, and they haven't done anything this entire game.
Right.
And it's literally just because they have slightly more poke than you do.
I was also confused because if you look in the back right, there's our Reinhardt.
Mm-hmm.
So like he was just not even near the point. I don't know what he was doing back there.
I think he charged in. Oh no. Goodbye, Jode. But you gotta leave. You gotta leave. You gotta leave! No! You spent so much time spraying, you forgot where you were on the map.
Hey,
Jode!
I was thinking about it too just now. Like, wait,
Jode, your main tank was down, and you decided to walk forward and then, like, get headshot by Widow. If I saw that from Zarya, I would avoid them. I do that all the time, and I get avoided all the time for that. Like, literally, just don't fucking... don't int and straight forward without a main tank. You know this. We've gone over this in scripts. Your main tank is all the way fuck off over here, and then you're all the way fuck off over here. You need to be together. Because right now, even right now, you could be getting charge off of your allies if you just went this way.
Yeah. I was thinking about it too. In my head, I'm like, yeah, that's okay. I reset with my Ryan. Then I thought my whole team's still there.
Yeah, and you could have gotten charge, and like, so if this was me, like I would keep backing up safely into my Reinhardt, and if my other teammates die, they die, but at least I'm able to give them a bubble to get out if they need to, because they're clearly not going to go on payload. You can test. Personal, good. Grab him, grab him, grab him, grab him! There you go.
He doesn't die though. And they said that's away from the ground. That was so sad.
So I'm only saying grab him because of momentum. So
just
so what that monkey wants to get momentum by killing one of your squishies, right? But if you grab him, right, he can't do anything with it, which means that your team gets a bunch of ult charge off of him, and then you're able to like push off of that. Potentially. Now obviously they bob here, so like this is a problem. But again, that's why you would want to grab there. Just fuck over their momentum.
I was yelling at him, swing it far.
You did sort of let the Zarya like walk by you. At least to make her damaged, you know?
Kinda scare her.
Yeah. But she has no care in the world right now because she just like so notice how that's Zarya. She used personal to get past you, and then she grabbed, right?
Right.
So like you could be doing the exact same thing. Maybe not even with grab, just like, but you could be doing essentially the same thing. Good bubble. That's fine. Too early.
Too early.
Too early, because if you walked forward here and you took a little bit of damage and then you used your personal, your healers could still like look at this Ana. She's healing you, or like yeah, she's trying to heal you. Sorry, she's trying to heal, but still like the idea is there, right? So like you're like these people here want to heal you, right? That's how they get the ult charge. So even if it doesn't feel like it all the time. So like right now, you using personal to mitigate a little bit of damage doesn't help you. You cleanse the fire anyways, and by going more forward here, like you're more of a threat. But because you've used this early, you have to cower.
Right.
Like you can't move up without personal. Like see, so instead of being right here, you'd be like right here. And then like they used projected, and then you just like, hi Widow, I can right click you now, and then she has to fuck off. But instead, what you did was you used personal early, got a little bit of charge instead of getting like space.
Okay.
Like again, it's one of those bubbles that are okay, but it's not great. It didn't like give you as much value as it could have.
I normally always bubble like a dynamite just out of fear for like a dynamite being like, okay, they get ult charge off this.
Well, yeah, but you could be getting ult charge by just walking at them.
Yeah.
Right, and also like another tip for Zarya bubbles. So if you see your Reinhardt shatter, you want to wait until they get up from shatter to bubble them because they can't damage him during that time.
Right.
Like even if there was people alive, like the main source of damage on your Reinhardt's going to be the Zarya. So right now, if you were able to bubble him, he could push even farther into their team instead of him being bubbled immediately, and it just like kind of giving you no charge. So after shatter, bubble. After shatter, like all the people walk up, bubble. See, good. You were aggressive with personal bubble and you made space, right? You need to be contesting this Zarya more. She's having too much free reign. Do you have personal? Ooh, you're lucky that the Widow didn't hit the headshot. You're going up against Widow and Ashe, and then your headshot hitbox is ginormous.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's not ginormous, but it's bigger than most squishies. So you need to be super careful about that. Like you pushed in without your personal, and a good thing that you lived, but that you did get shot.
Yeah.
Right. And if you went in without your with your personal and did the exact same thing, you'd be in the exact same situation as you are right now, except you wouldn't have taken damage.
Right.
And you'd be at 100% charge. Aggression with personal. Like right here. Why are you peeking? Do you have personal?
No, just used it.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't.
So you can peek, but not like see how you're wide peeking in the sense that you're like not behind a corner.
Right.
Benefit of the corner is that you can do this. Boop. Oh, they hurt me. All right, my shields regenerate. Boop. 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 But right here, right? If you wanted to go back, you could get headshot by Widow right now and you die.
I don't even have a bubble to save it. Right.
Like, oh, you got critical there, see? You know? Like too wide of a peak. One thing I had to learn on Zarya was to be like very conservative. Like, why are you wide peeking? Like, you don't need to. Like, you're being aggressive with bubble, but you didn't even do any damage. Like, it's good good that you baited them into damage, right? It's great that you baited them into damage, but the problem is that you weren't getting aggressive with it. Like,
right.
They have to come to you. You can't hurt these people. So you lob right clicks at them from here, and you keep lobbing right clicks, or you take the high ground up here, and then you spray them.
Okay.
Like either way. Like if I was Zarya right now and I knew that I was in a shit lobby, I would go up here and then I would beam them down. Obviously, you need to respect them somewhat. And you do need to stay near your Reinhardt, so it's better to be here or even like just on this ledge and maybe not push all the way. But again, like you were baiting for charge when you're already high energy. All you need to do is lob right clicks. You're making your life too difficult. Right click, right click, right click. There, more. Oh, good. Why aren't you hurting them? Right. Hurt them! Kill them! Oh yeah, personal, kill them! No! You keep running away! No! Dude! Okay, so like right here, right?
75 when I reloaded.
So you have so much energy, and she has no energy. Shit on her. Beam her. Even if she uses her personal right now, she's killable. Your Ryan swinging at her, and your Hanzo might accidentally kill her. Like right here. Just beam her. Like you're doing no damage.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there.
Now you're doing damage, and your Reinhardt's already retreated from the fight. So if you burned her bubble, and then your Reinhardt saw that you burned their bubble, and then you kept beaming her, she would have died. And then you'd still have personal. I think you were more focused on bubbling your Reinhardt there. But you can do that once her personal bubble is like gone and you've been aggressive. Like, and again, you're wide peeking outside the corner. They've taken the space, you've let them have it. And then now you don't have a personal because you decided to push, like you decided to push with personal after the Zarya's already out.
Mm-hmm.
So like all of that is like, you just could have done more. Like, that's a situation where I don't think you could have necessarily killed the Zarya, but you could have assisted in making her more pressured because she was able to, again, grab for free because you weren't present. And also, you could have gotten grab in that same period of time, but she got grab before you.
Right.
Right, just beam down the Winston. Good bubble. That's fine.
Cracking something.
Again, Don't you grab here. Oh, I swear to God, if you... Actually, no, grab here. Grab. Yes. Very good. Yeah, okay. It was in a good grab until she started rezzing. That was very good. That's a carryable play.
Everyone was saying that Reinhardt was throwing, and then he got play of the game for that. And then at the end, he was like, "I just got play of the game," and you guys are saying I'm throwing. I'm like, no, it was my grab.
Yeah.
You got nano and grab. You just hit M1.
Honestly, play of the game system's really fucked right now. I don't know. I haven't gotten like a good play of the game in like a while. Like all of them that are there are like bad. Oh, don't. Yeah, nice. Didn't drop. Great. Oh, but someone's up there. Someone's up there. Kill this BAP. Look at this BAP. He's totally killable. Make him use his immort. Do you have personal? You're about to have personal.
I used it just before, like when Winston was running.
Yeah, so you're about to have personal. You could have totally fucked up that BAP. You were already up there, but now you're giving him high ground. Or I guess he's dropped. Yeah, again, using personal to go aggressive. That's good. And again, but you're not doing any damage. Like, I feel it's really hard for me to say what you should be doing because what you're doing right now is just existing.
Right.
Like you need to be doing damage. Like you were there, but then you're like, nope, I can't do any damage anymore, so I'm gonna run away. Like you can just crouch here and like be by your Reinhardt and know like how to help your Reinhardt by like beaming here. Like look at all this free space. Look how not scared they are of you. You just sit here and lob right clicks. Or beam right click, and then the Widow has to fuck off, or the BAP has to immort the Widow.
Right.
But what you're doing right now is that you're just going to sit here and then be a soldier. You can't do anything to them from here.
Okay. Yeah.
Good bubble. But again, like you could be up with your Reinhardt. Look how little damage they're taking.
Pretty much none.
And look how much damage your Rein's taking. And see that beam on the Zarya? And how it's on your Reinhardt? Imagine if you were on their Winston and Zarya. Right?
Yeah.
Like you just like they're getting space because you're not threatening them. Huge shatter. Oh, get the immort! Jode, immort!
I do it.
There you go. Also, oh man, if only a hero could have saved your Reinhardt there with an ability. Oh man.
I have the ability.
Oh man, if only there was a character that had the ability to save a Reinhardt. To save any low health target. And got an DPS value out of it too. I wonder who could have helped this poor soul. Definitely couldn't be you. Definitely the Doomfist.
Yeah, the Mercy's healing him. Or damage boosting him, actually.
So, this fight is lost strictly because you refused to do anything. Oh, bubble the Doomfist? No, the Doomfist is going in. You gotta bubble him. What are you doing? You're playing so passive, Jode. You're so aggressive on Rein, and you're so passive on Zarya. It's driving me insane. You int so hard as Reinhardt, but on Zarya, you're just like, no, I'm going to play Ana. Please go in. Oh, good bubble. But if you bubbled the Doomfist, maybe they would have died. The enemy team would have died, so you wouldn't have died there, you know? Man. I really am just like, man, I wish there was more I could tell you besides that you didn't do anything that fight, but you really didn't. Oh, I don't blame you for missing the... Okay, so why did you bubble the Mercy?
Honestly,
that's so loud. Okay.
At the time, I wanted her to live, but then realized she was crouched behind a cart.
Mm-hmm.
So I got nothing out of it. Oh, she's eating her own hint.
Yeah, she's in pain from how bad the bubble was. Right now, she's dying because she fucking couldn't stand how bad that bubble was. She wasn't taking damage.
Right.
The Zarya hasn't turned the corner yet, so you didn't need that. So imagine if you just had like the bubble for your or for the Mercy when the Zarya actually pushed the Mercy.
Right.
But like the Zarya might have not even gotten the idea to push the Mercy until you bubbled her early. And then she's like, oh yes, free reign. Free reign. This Mercy cannot get out.
Right.
Yeah, and then Zarya just exists by you. And you can't do anything about it because you have low energy. Any questions so far? Did that all make sense? This is a 25-minute game. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Guys go 6-6?
No, close, I think.
6-5? Like, holy shit.
Like, I think we got it to like right where you are right now. And
Yeah.
just held it for like 5-minute overtime or something.
Good. That is good, though.
Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't aggressive. That actually hurt me to watch.
Yeah, and
just-
also this is why you should VOD review losses all the time, or even like close wins, because like it exposes you to very simple mistakes like that. Like if you look at a VOD, it's like, okay, what am I doing here? Like even if you're looking at a VOD and you don't need my assistance, that's good, because that means you're making a bunch of obvious mistakes. The problem I'm having is that I'm trying to find a game where I'm not making obvious mistakes.
Right.
Like oh my god. Like every game I've lost today has been just stupid mistakes. And every time I'm playing disciplined, I'm winning. And I'm just like, I don't even know what to VOD though, because I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. And I like have my appointment tomorrow. But like, so if you VOD review yourself every day and you just expose yourself to a bad mistake, good.
Fix
Like sometimes you won't know what your mistake is, and that's when you get a coach.
Right.
I'm just
I
getting a
think I-
coaching session with Stux because I know I need it. But like,
This
need
one
to
'cause
know
I
what they are
felt like
first.
I was just carrying more,
mhm.
and for it to be that close, I just felt like it shouldn't have been that close for how much I was like.
Oh no,
doing.
yeah, you should have
And
stomped
wanting
them.
it,
Like
no,
literally, again, like if let's say this was a scrim and I was playing in replacement of like Xylon for off tank, this wouldn't have happened. Like you just do more. You just shoot more at them and you get more value.
Right.
Like I would say honestly I would care less about your bubble management if you were actually going up there and killing things, but you just happen to not do it. Like, although your bubble management isn't terrible, it's just like slightly off. Like I know it sounds like I'm like fucking digging into you, but like, about the bubbles, but like they really aren't that bad. They're just not optimal, if that makes sense.
They could be better.
They could definitely be better, but like I understand why you do them. Like it's not like you're just throwing them randomly. Okay, you checking for them? What are you doing?
Hit me.
Inting.
Hello. Hello team. Look at the backside of my head. I can't, if you were a higher rating, I would call that a huge bait, but you weren't baiting anything. You just decided to give your entire skull to the enemy team without you looking at them.
I just didn't assume they'd be right above me.
Like, what do you mean they wouldn't? What do you mean? It's Nimbani. Where are they gonna hold? Like here and here. Hold on. How? I guess you've been in gold for too long. Do people in gold hold here and here?
No, I thought they'd still be at the door waiting for us because I didn't think.
Oh no, they can hear you. You're not crouching. Like you looked for your team, right? Which is good. You checked for your team. They were there. But the second, like all you need to do is check, look around, and then like look up for value.
Right.
And again, pushing up here isn't even the worst idea, right? This is good.
Yeah,
But you just took damage for no reason. And now you have a personal. Okay, you don't have personal. So getting out again, you wouldn't have used it. If you didn't get randomly shot in the head by like not looking where you were. Okay, stay safe, stay safe. This is fine. Where do you use your projected on? How are you so low energy? Hold on. You in, take damage, use your personal because you inted, use your rejected. That's fine. So yeah. So okay, so you used your projected on Reinhardt against the Winston that wasn't doing anything to him. Like it's only Winston on him, which again, good. If you're not going to be looking at your main tank, good that you bubbled him. But I'm just saying, like if you got more charge out of your first one, I would be more okay with that. But you didn't, so you need to be more cognizant about how your bubbles are used. Use your bubbles if you're really low energy and you need to use a projected bubble to get more energy. Wait until his armor's gone, or save a squishy. That's going to be much more valuable than just bubbling him off of the Winston, because you did get 40 charge off of him, but like it wasn't like high value. It was soft. It's very low value. Again, but what are you doing?
I told them to get out because we lost 2.
Well, very cool to get. Oh, but no one's shooting at them.
Yeah.
Like they're half health, which is okay. But like,
I think that bubble
can
was meant
anyone can anyone shoot them?
No.
So bubble them like as they're getting out, and maybe use your personal bubble to body block for them if you see damage coming in, and then use your projected.
Right.
Because now look at it. Now they're being shot at.
Now they're getting shot.
Body block. Very good. It's fine if you don't get a lot of charge off of that. That's literally just to get them out. Maybe punish them. Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't wake her up. Oh, unlucky. I understand. That's an okay bubble because he was charging in. But again, you're low energy. You're not going in with your personal? You had it. You had it up. You're getting charged. Why'd you back up?
I could have killed so many there.
Like look at look at this. Look how dumb this Moira is. Look how stupid this Moira is. See all these people? They're all stupid. Right? Like they're pushing an advantage that they haven't even like your Winston hasn't fully committed this advantage, and your Winston this Winston hasn't gotten out, which means that you could be doing so much damage on them, and you should have grav. Like but like right now you should like be very close to grav, or like getting closer to grav, at least above 50%, considering how bad their tanks are. Like again, look at this. They're playing Zarya, Winston, Moira, Bap on the ground. Do you see this? You see how bad they are? I want you to understand, this is the elo you're in. This is plat. These are plat tanks. Remember when you were like, oh man, I'd love to get to plat. Look how bad these people are.
This is what it is. I don't want to be plat anymore.
Look at this. Look at this. And look at you, right? You're getting less value than these people. These people. The person that's playing monkey on low ground. You understand? I want you to just look at this moment right now and just think about how much wrong is happening and realizing that you don't deserve to be at this rating, but you're making yourself be at this rating. Understand?
I'm so mad.
Monkey on low ground is beating you. I'm sorry. Oh, what was that bubble? No, that was the first random bubble you did. Why the fuck did you do that? Look at your Ryan can't push in anymore. He was full health. He was going to get the mega, and then he got healed, and he's like, nope, don't get the mega. And he just, why? What are you doing, Jode? Jode, that was a throw bubble right there. That was a throw bubble. You just threw away your entire advantage. You have a full health team, and you used your initiation bubble. And look, he's getting hurt. Right now, he's getting hurt. He has armor. If you bubbled right now, he would have pushed them.
Yeah.
But look at him cower in fear. Like, oh jeez. Oh jeez, Rick.
I actually hate this.
What did you use your personal on?
You
got 70 charge. I'm just like trying to figure out what you used it on.
It was right there. I just used it to poke a bit. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because your Ryan wasn't fully committed into that. Good bubble on the Hanzo. They've used both bubbles, but you need to get out to the Moira, that's fine. Damage, use damage, do damage, do damage. You could have just done damage in here.
Just
I mean,
there.
like, but I mean, crossing here isn't the worst idea in the world because you're closer to Yana. I'm just saying that, like, you did an unnecessary movement in range of, like, the snipers.
Right.
So if you were like, even if you like backed up this way and like, you still could have done damage. Again, I don't mind you getting this off angle on here. I'm just saying that it was riskier to do so without personal to close the gap. You're right. What are you doing? What are you doing, Jode? Your Ryan's in danger and he's by the mega. He's safe. Oh, your Ana dies because you went in front of her too. Why aren't you here?
Oh no.
Look at this Zarya. Look how free she is. Look how free this Zarya is right now. And look how much she's doing. She uses for personal. And she just walks in. She thought she was gonna grab. Like, look at this. She's so confident that you're shit at bubbles that she's gonna go in and I think she's about to grab you. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you let her walk through you. Look, and look, you haven't even gotten grab yet. And look how much
Yeah.
value she got off of just like dirt choke, go in with bubble, right? This
Right.
isn't a good player. Like, I mean, okay, they're decent. They at least understand that bubble exists. Which honestly, a lot of low ranked Zaryas really just don't know how to use bubble. Like, you know, she's using her bubble after grab, which means it's gonna be high charge, and she's just been doing like she's just been sitting here the entire time and going in off of your lack of bubbles or lack of good bubbles.
Right.
And then you
No.
let her get through you. Good bubble. Again, you're running away from your beam. Do you know how much damage your beam does?
It's like 120.
It's 165
Oh wow.
at full
Okay.
charge. DPS. 165 DPS.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's so much damage, dude. It doesn't
That's
feel
just
like it because it's like a
crazy.
tick, but like obviously it's like slower than other things, right? It's still considered slow.
Right.
But like again, like you do a lot of damage, so you need to be using that to like they don't feel fear from you. Again, you're staying so far back. I feel like you're trying to figure out their range. Oh, you
Yeah.
nanoed. Also, another thing. I need you to like. I don't know if you've done it, but you definitely do need to change the fact that your sensitivity is different on all heroes.
I changed that yesterday.
Yeah. Good. Because I can see you fighting your sensitivity again. I think that's making you less confident in aiming at them. Although I could be completely wrong. She uses. Why are you ignoring her? She's inting. She's inting right now. She's inting. Look at it. Her bubble is gone. She has to rocket jump back because she's bad at the game. And you just let her pass you? What are you doing? She's like, no way she gets away with this. No way this dumbass Zarya gets away with that.
Like I cared more for the monkey and just didn't know who to shoot at.
But she just passed you. She used personal early, and you just let her pass you. Look how much look how much damage she just did to you. She's 70 to grab. After she used it, like during that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a good bubble. Oh, she used personal. Kill her. What are you doing? Kill her. Oh, good. I would have grabbed earlier. But this is okay.
I really frustrated that bomb kept on running after.
What are you doing? Go back with your Ryan. Kill
Yeah, I
them!
realized that.
Just get ult charge.
I was waiting for my team.
Just get ult charge. You're gonna die anyways. What are you doing? This is a competitive game, right? Is this quick play? What's happening? The Zarya acknowledged that you were bad and refused to shoot you.
I completely forgot that happened. I think at the time I was
Oh,
like,
you're monkey now because you don't know how bubbles work. I approve more of monkey here than Zarya anyways. But like again, like... Oh, what are you doing? Why did you go? Look where your Ana is. What are you doing? You could have literally walked
towards them.
to them. But you initiated with the jump on how many people?
4.
4 people?
Yeah.
And Moira didn't use Fade, they didn't use bubbles. You have 30 seconds, you're okay. And you die. Oh man, if only there was a way to like get to them without using an ability. You even have a Lucio. So you wouldn't even been spent there. Either that or so as Winston, right? You never want to initiate from low ground because it just gives you less options. So what you could have done is like go up here and like kind of use this thing as cover from the snipers and just like chill here and then you can jump over. Right? If you wanted to jump on them for initiation, at least you could have like waited on high ground.
Right.
You guys cap this, right? You have to.
Yeah.
How do you cap this? Oh, their hubris was too large. Oh man, oh man, oh man, the McCree shot the Zarya and she died because she was bad. crazy. Only if there was another person that could have been doing that this entire game. Getting the back piece, that's fine. Oh, losing target. Lost target. Not
Where
good.
he went. I think he went back up.
Oh, why'd you do all those things? So you don't need to chase kills here, right? Do you know why?
Because we have point, we just kind of wait until they show up.
Yeah. So like right here, like initiating on the Moira is fine, right? That makes sense. And you like right here, you don't chase them, which is good. So this is a good play from you, because if you chased them here, this would have been a bad situation for you.
I'd be in tiny room and I'd be dead.
Yeah. Jumping over the Baptiste, good. And then you lose track of him because he jumps.
I honestly thought the Widow was him, and then I realized that was a Widow.
So yeah, but like if you had jump right here, you could have just jumped onto high ground and like tickled him. And then like if anyone comes in, you just stand up here and you just tickle people on point until you need to jump onto a target.
I'm also kind of mad that I dropped there. I could just zapped him from up top, and he could have had to jump up, or like just jump on green snap. And I'd still have a jump.
You're good. I do disapprove of that jump, though. You didn't really go for a target, you just sort of went backline instead of like a specific backline target. Like, what are you doing here?
I saw the Ash was half, so I was like, yeah, I can take her.
You saw the Ash, but like, are you full? Do you have armor and do you have your bubble?
Not even close.
Yeah, you don't have either of your cooldowns, and you went in. The only thing that you have is that you're naded. You capped the point. The only thing that's important right now is to stabilize.
Okay.
Also, right now you're not the main tank. The Rhine is. Like, you can do things, but like ultimately, like the Rhine is the one that makes the plays here, because he's the like that's what the team can work around. They can't work around you, so you work around them. Any questions so far?
Just really regretting sending this.
No, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is the type of games I want you to see. If you feel cringe, that's good.
I just felt like I was doing so much in this game.
That is.
I think it's
Here's what VOD reviews do, is that they make you very humble. Because like what you know, when I have like obviously I have an ego. Because like you have to be good, you have to believe that you're good. In some way, right? But like VOD reviews reel that back to a reasonable level. If that makes sense. So like if like you know, I'm a master, so my ego is insane. I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at Zarya. Holy shit, I'm the best Zarya in the world. I could get to GM right now if I just one-tricked Zarya up there. All like, you know, my main tank's fucking garbage. And then I go through a VOD review and it's just like, oh, that bubble was bad. Oh, I could have grabbed a little later. Ooh, did I need to go high ground there? Oh, my Reinhardt's dead. Ah, shit. shit. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, Moira's fade. Oh, you can be aggressive here. Oh, wait, what were you saying?
I was watching, like, I've been watching a lot of my VODs just recently, and I've just been looking at them. But most of my wins yesterday were, like, just wins. Like, most of my games. So there's nothing really to see.
Yeah.
I had, like, one loss on there, and then I was watching some of the games
like,
from yesterday.
Even if it's, like, a win, let's say you go a 10-win streak, there's still mistakes you could have made.
Yeah. Like, this was a win.
This was a win, but look how little you're actually were contributing to the win.
Yeah.
Your McCree carried you because he realized that the Zarya was inting. Yes, good. Didn't wait too late on that. Oh, get her off. Oh, you can definitely primal her off. Oh, please. Yes! Fantastic. Good play. Oh, okay. Where are you going?
I thought I was going to get more health there, and I was just thinking about it as well. I'm like, please jump back to your team.
Yeah, like you used your primal and you got out, and now you're down armor, so you need to go back to your team. You could go aggressive here if you had like so if like let's say there's a tracer here, right? Or a Genji like fighting this Widow, you could jump at the Widow, and even if you die, like you know, you get the pick and then you like come back from spawn. But like right now you don't have a team that's actually going to follow up on you. Winston can do a lot on his own, but he really does need help. Oh, your bubble's all the way over there. Holy shit, show! You're so lucky that Reaper is a god. That Reaper followed up on something he shouldn't have followed up on. You're so lucky. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Who can help? Reaper's here, right? But like, look at your team. Where are they? Can they help you?
Not even close.
You didn't even butt jump onto her. Oh man, good thing your Reaper's a fucking good teammate and just like went in and like assisted you by making like you could have died there. Against a better player, you would have died. And now you don't have bubble, so just like leave. Get the fuck out.
I think I zap a bit and then I leave.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. That's okay. Because like you zapped, right? And you had your cooldown to get back to your team. So that was fine. Also, so what you're doing right now is that you're like again, you're in the open. So you're taking too much damage, and I think you just don't think that you're taking damage because you have so much health.
Right.
So I think that at least I'm going to assume that's what's happening is that you think you're not taking damage. So like what you're doing is like, oh yes, I am fine here. So while you're scouting, but what you should be thinking about is like you should always be thinking that no matter which angle you peek, you're going to take damage if you see an enemy. So just like don't peek them. Like you could literally just walk through here, like crouch, just walk through here. Bubble, zzz, jump out.
Right. And also Zarya on the left is very killable.
Not by you though. Oh, yeah, no. So can you? So I will say this: you cannot kill Zarya without follow up. Like Lucio's helping you, but like she didn't use personal, so there's no reason to die for her. Oh, you got. Oh, okay, you got Nano. So if I knew I had Nano there, I would have jumped her, yeah. But I don't know if you knew that.
I'm not sure. I think we were calling for Nano, and I was just like, you just give it to me.
Yeah,
but I don't remember.
This is fine. Yeah, chasing the Mercy after fight is good. Yeah, this is good. That's good. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, I missed it.
Okay.
This is bad. I realized.
Just out. Out, motherfucker. Out. Your bubble's about to go.
Out.
Out.
No.
Oh, this is fine, I guess. Oh, I do. Okay, yeah, don't do that.
My body block is fine.
So you're body blocking, which is okay, but like you could have done the exact same thing by like body blocking here.
Just there, yeah.
And again, you let the Zarya pass by you. You were body blocking everyone but the Zarya that's been carrying. By existing, by the way, not by like doing anything spectacular, just existing.
There. Somehow we kept up with more time than them.
Like, holy shit, you got so lucky. That's what we call a steamroll. Like, you won, and then their mental and their ult rotations were broken, so you kept steamrolling them because they kept, like, not grouping.
And then we had more ults every fight.
Yeah, so that's just how that works. Very momentum-based. Which is fine. You take the wins you can take. If I do shit... I did shit on Reinhardt, but my Ana carried me. The last game I played.
Now that's teamwork.
So I always take the SR. Always take the free SR. What are you doing over here? Why is Mercy what are you doing?
I said, hey Mercy, just pocket me, we got this. And we waited.
That's not a diveable target. He can jump away from you, Chode. What do you... Oh, I thought that... Okay, if this Genji was like here and like poking like you normally would, this Mercy would have died. What are you doing, Chode? You just... okay, actually a couple of spots where you can hold. So on Monkey, I either hold here or hold under here and wait for them to walk in, right? So if you hold here, you don't take any damage, and then like they can't see you, so they don't know where you're coming from, and then you jump up here when they actually initiate. Right? But like right here, what you're doing is that you're fighting the monkey.
And I just used jump for some reason.
Yeah, so you used jump on the monkey that you already surprised, like attacked, and now you don't have jump to get up to them. And now Mercy's with you instead of third team. Like if they were damage boosting Reaper right now, do you think this monkey would live for that long?
No. He'd be dead 2 shots.
Oh man. If only he was being damage boosted by Mercy. Oh man. If only this monkey was damage boosted. Oh man, only if there was also another character that could help prevent these characters from walking through. Oh man, I wonder. Ah, now you go. Good cleave, good cleave, good cleave. Good jump out. That's fine. You see, that's fine. You see, if you just... Literally, if you did that exact same thing, but you didn't wait here, it would have been fine. the exact same result would have happened, except you wouldn't have taken damage and your team wouldn't have had to like scurry around for so long.
I thought it was a big brain play.
It was huge brain until you realize that you're Winston and you don't do any damage. You do 60 damage a second that gets healed up by Mercy. Like... And you were doing damage against armor too, so you did even less damage to the Winston. Yeah, so like also like so like let's say that they actually do go main at some point. That's actually a really good spot. So you see that electricity like reaches to the floor.
Yeah, that's why I tested it. I was like, does this reach? Yeah, it does. Yeah. I can see up here.
You can scout, give information to your team if you need to.
Said Winston going under.
Okay, that's fine. Why are you contesting him? Why are you contesting him? There's an Ashe right here. Why are you contesting him? Mercy's pocket. You told Mercy to pocket you for the damage boost, I assume, and you go towards the tank and not the squishy that's right here. You drop from high ground. Jode, I don't think you understand how frustrating this is. You drop from high ground, you go, mouse one, go burr, and then she uses coach gun, and you jump after her with your Mercy pocket that's damage boosting you, and then you go back to the fight.
Actually, so sad.
Your Reaper's going up. Look, oh man, imagine if the fucking Winston just went in with him. You know, this Reaper that's been following up on all of your bad plays. Oh man, he's right here. Look at this Reaper, like ego peeking this fucking Ashe. Look at him go. Oh man, imagine if somebody, oh, look at that. He got out her cooldown too. Oh, imagine if there's a character that could chase after that Ashe right now. A character that's meant to dive squishies. And you've taken Mercy away from your team too, because you called her to leave the team to help you. So look at this poor, like, Anna. If she gets hit at all right now, she has to use nade on herself. Look at this juicy nade, but she can't do it, because guess what? She has to nade herself. I'm getting lightheaded. Oh, you know what the worst part is? The Ashe kills the Reaper.
Yeah.
Oh, now. Oh man. You could have literally, instead of going all the way over here, you could have literally just. Boop. Zzz. Oh. Jump. Bzz, bzz. Okay. Then walked back. Man, I wish I had a Mercy pocketing me through all of this shit. I can't get a Mercy pocket when I'm playing my correct angles.
I actually hate this. Why am I doing this?
Oh, okay. Yeah, a little bit of an early bubble. I understand why you might want to use the bubble there, just to like, you know, just have it. But you weren't because you jumped, right? So you jumped and bubbled, but you hit the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I understand. That's fine. That's just a mechanical misplay.
I wanted it to be up top, but it just fell. Uh-oh.
Why did Mercy die there? Is it because her tank left her? That she's been pocketing?
Right.
You know, I understand that, like, this is a dumb res on the Mercy, right? And I don't mind you being up here. I'm just saying that, like, you know, if you request the pocket, and then, like, Mercy dies around you because she doesn't have a good angle to fly up.
Yeah.
It's a more unfortunate, because, like, no, I'm not gonna say it's your fault. I think this Mercy was dumb. Actually, it's not your fault. That Mercy did the dumbest thing.
Yes.
But also, yeah, so using a bubble here, mechanical misplay. But did you need to jump on this Genji?
I just saw him call the Mercy, so I was thinking, okay, our Anna's on the left. So I was like, let's keep him away from there.
I would agree, but you can't really do anything to them because they have mobility.
I'm also thinking now, I think I saw Genji and I'm playing Winston, so I'm like, hey, I counter him, so I jumped.
So yes, that is true.
I think that's what
but if you got rid of their healing, the Genji can't really do a whole lot now, can they?
Yeah.
Like this Moira's right here? Like, let Ryan deal with them. Or I guess this is fine. Your team's dedicating to the Genji.
I got nanoed for some reason.
I think she got scared. Why'd you primal?
Keep him off.
know.
I know it wasn't low.
Yeah. I just want to see like. Okay, you got nano. That's fine. You missed your. Missed your jump.
I just lost him.
I thought you intentionally missed. Like so you didn't have to get super hard engage him. Yeah. So like, what does this primal do for you?
Absolutely nothing.
They've already touched the point, so there's no point in like booping them off. If you wanted to boop people off, you'd play Hammond. You would do more damage to them right now if you were a different character, or if you were just regular monkey. Like what you want to do with Primal is like the way that Xylon uses. I'm trying to teach Xylon how to use the Diva Bomb. Is that you use it for your second life. So you just, if you want to contest here, especially during overtime, the optimal play was to like wait until you're like 100 HP or so, and then pop it, so you just live longer.
Okay.
Plus, you should be letting your Rhine contest.
Yeah, again, you just carried there.
Yep.
That's kind of fun.
Unlucky, but yeah, no. So if you had Primal like right now, you would have been able to contest longer.
Yeah.
Further experimentation required.
And even if I got rezzed, that would have been bigger because I could just contest with Primal.
Yep.
After res.
You see, your Reaper's there to follow up too.
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
You're trying to spray.
I was just sad and I was walking away.
Okay. Okay. So you should be with your Reinhardt. So like you should just be like tickling. You either be on the high ground or you like tickle them here, and like just do a bunch of cleave damage to them. Obviously you don't need to be pushing them right now. But yeah, you could be like either hide somewhere so they can't hurt you, so you can initiate a dive, or you can cleave with your Reinhardt until you find an opportunity to jump into their backline.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine. So this is good because you can like walk up on them basically once they reach the corner. Oh, too early. So why was this too early?
They weren't engaging at all. He shot a fire strike.
Yep. But you're exposing yourself now, and then so like if you waited just for a little bit longer and then you just walked over here and zapped them, you wouldn't have had to initiate with your jump.
Yeah,
so
that's something I'm also trying to learn is initiate with just walking.
If you can, obviously jumping you can be used for initiation. It's just like if you can do it without it, it's better.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just like sit here, get cleave. You don't really need to dive anything specific at the moment, but just like make them feel upsetty. Okay, you see how stressed that Ryan is. Yeah, good, fine. Yeah, yeah. Like again, like if you jump, like let's say, even if you used jump and you jumped high ground and you just stayed up here and zapped them, that would have been a better play. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Right.
Yeah, like you use jump, initiate back up here, and then they have to contest you.
I wouldn't even be at half health.
Yep. Oh, you're chasing Mercy. Why are you chasing Mercy? She's in the air. Ouch. Yeah, so you literally could have just stayed on high ground and just like tickled them. The bulk of your damage isn't gonna be from you. And you hold them, right?
Yes.
You get some lucky ultimate here and then wipe them.
We have 6 ultimates here.
This is fine. That's okay. Are you on high ground right now?
No.
So where should you be?
On the high ground zapping at him?
Yep. Again, that's fine. But again, if you just like went to high ground, Bob wouldn't have like, Bob can't aggro you from there, and you could have just dropped on them instead. Don't worry about your team and like where the card is, because the whole point of this is not to like contest card as closely as possible. It's just to not lose second. Oh, you got the monkey juice.
They see 9.
Good. But yeah, that last point was a little messy.
Score 3-4.
God, these games are so much slower. I like Masters because it's like a little bit faster paced, and sometimes the games are terrible. Like I'm like this morning, God, everyone was just so split, and they were like, "Ryan, where are you?" And I'm like, I'm on the cart.
I'm where I need to be. I am okay right now.
I'm on cart and defending them against their Ryan. Where are you?
If your Ryan's not in front
Yo,
of you,
Zarya, we should grab dragons. I'm gonna grab whenever I damn well please. Fuck you.
Ready.
Imagination is the essence
I did wait for grab dragons once, and he died. And it was a huge grab too. It was on the staircase as on Rialto, and like they used Inmort. So.
It's the most frustrating thing.
Mhm.
Attackers
Yeah.
incoming in 30 seconds.
Sorry, why don't you keep grab? Because you're bad. I'm just kidding. He was fine. He was actually really good at shot calling. It's just that like we never got off of grab dragons until like the very, very end. It's like, oh, sorry, you used grab there. It's like, yeah, I grabbed 3 and I killed all 3 of them.
Where were your dragons?
Where were your dragons, dude? He was dead. That's because the fight was like evolved. Like we were even, so I grabbed to try to make it not even, and then somehow we still lost. It was very hectic.
The audio on my side is not the game.
What do you mean?
The scratchy audio.
Scratchy audio.
Yeah.
Game sounds fine to me.
Oh. Okay.
So I don't know. Okay, you're on high ground. This is... Wait, is it my microphone or is it the in-game?
No, your mic's fine. It's the in-game.
I don't know then. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Disengage, nice. See, that's like more well played because you went back to your Ana, right? She still died, but like, you know, the idea is there. Unfortunately, the Winston got the Mega. That sucks. But yeah, no, that engagement was okay. Okay, not great. How could this have been improved, actually? Let's see. I was thinking too much about the audio to think about like why you were diving. So you engaged while you were taking damage, right?
Yeah.
So why?
I was too confident.
Like you don't even like have a mercy to like heal you. Like your team isn't here yet. So like this would be acceptable if your team was a little bit closer, but you just sort of jumped in on the Ashe without like even thinking about like what resources you had available to you. Like if you go like what you could have done here to initiate this dive is just like go under and like scout and then like jump from under there because you wouldn't have taken any damage. That would be the more optimal way of doing it, but luckily you got the mercy pocket. Very good, very good. Got your bubble down, very good. Again, you're contesting the Winston. Should you be going after? Should you have used your bubble to contest Winston?
No.
No.
Because it just goes through.
So see this Ashe, like the person you were diving? Like you
Probably would have been much easier.
Yeah, just wait for your jump to come back online and then like do what you need to do. Could have been a bit better. And now your Ryan's just getting into the fight. And you initiated and like you made space in the sense that your Ryan could get through, but like you didn't really do anything. Like they couldn't do anything with that space.
Yeah.
She trusts you.
No, don't go. No, don't go.
Okay,
Don't.
go. Oh, she does. Unlucky. Honestly, that's more unlucky than anything else.
She got
Damage
mercy.
boosted mind. So that's fine. That is okay.
60 seconds remaining.
If they feed, they feed. Oh, you're feeding.
I was
High
getting
level
ultra.
strats, yeah, highest level strats, you actually can do that. Just like in the in the book is like your Ryan happened to be there, but I don't think you jumped in because your Ryan was closer to point.
I jumped in because I got my mercy again.
Yeah, but and you were diving kind of the Ashe. Oh, good, good. Oh, so close. That's a sad mechanical misplay. Good primal. So that primal was good. Do you know why it was good?
I was about to die, and we just need to. Well, they were low, so I just wanted to.
You were about to die, and your team was still there. Never answer Winston primaling because they're low, because that's incorrect.
That doesn't do much.
I think you do 50 damage a swing. 55. You do 55. how do you pass this? No way. God, what is plat? No way. No way! Oh my god, they're so bad.
I was literally just saying just hide from it.
Oh, unlucky. Like, there's nothing you really could have done there. Kinda sucks. You're just like, yeah, this is good because you're like cowering because you need help. This is fine. You could be getting out of the hammer swing range though.
At this point I was like, oh no, heal me, I'm on top. Like I called my jump.
Yeah, unlucky. Again, unlucky. Not a whole lot you could have done there. You could have been a little bit further away from the Reinhardt, but I'm not gonna... It's not a big deal. You wouldn't go down a letter grade for that.
This thing.
Also, I feel like you should definitely be switching right now. Like, you know, like the value you got out of Winston was okay, but like again, like you're not, or like the stuff that you've been doing with Winston hasn't. Well, no, it's about the same as what you were doing on Zarya. Again, like diving into 5, 6 people.
Just all.
Oh no!
For the passion.
So you were lucky.
Yes.
You could have literally just stayed cart or found it. Like you could have spent the time diving in on them to walk up here. Literally walk, not even jump. Just walk up here and be like, "Hi."
Zap.
Oh, he shattered. Drop. Hi. Bubble. Zzz. Oh, he's still tickling us. Oh, I have jump. Bye. You know.
Right.
It's very simple. Oh, lag. I like how I can see it in the VOD.
It was so annoying because it was like, there's a boss fight, just give me 5 seconds.
Oh, also, in general, you should be finishing up targets that are contesting the cart first, if you can. It was good at... Oh. It happens, it happens.
I hate trap.
Again, didn't need to primal there. Honestly, you could have... like, you could have literally just stayed cart and then primaled once they walked onto you, and then you would have gotten more value out of it.
Right. You win.
I don't know how. You won.
Good 25-minute game.
Yeah, so that game should have been a win at 7 minutes. You should have been able to hard hold them. There's no reason why you couldn't.
Way too much. I actually hate watching that over.
Very good then. That is a good thing. Here.
Welcome to reality.
Let's show you Zarya, because I feel like the Zarya was more of a problem than Winston, but even your Winston was like a little bit more... Like, have you seen... Hold on, have you seen the VOD on Dorado?
No.
From the scrim?
No, I don't think I watched it.
Okay, hold on. Let's... YouTube. It's on YouTube, but I have the file, so I don't know why I'm using YouTube. It's fine. Oh, not customize channel. Manage videos. How do I share YouTube? I feel like a teacher. How do I share YouTube and get audio?
I think you should just... Isn't it just share screen and then...
Well, I mean, there's applications on Windows. I think it's applications.
Oh.
So I just want you to do the thing where you sit here and like listen to how I play Winston. Okay, push payload for now.
Yeah.
Hold on. How good is your internet?
Decent.
Can you do 4K?
Yes.
Then I'm going to stream it 4K. Does it matter? No, but it matters to me. Or 1080 60. I guess that's also fine. Right, you see it?
Yes.
Cool.
Get on it.
Do you hear it?
Anna. They're far.
Do you hear the audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, monkey's right on the red building.
Monkey's
Yep.
staging red.
Jumping
Oh,
red.
they're on foot doing.
Jumping out.
Zarya is top right.
All right, I'm gonna dive top right. Do you tell me when you have bubble? So notice how I'm not taking damage here, because I'm on fire.
Yeah. You're just waiting.
And 2, 1.
Monkey's
have it.
half.
Jumping.
Cool.
Thank you. All right, I'm
Beat
on
out,
the.
beat out.
I'm on the
Beat
Ash.
out
Ash. Getting out, getting out, getting out.
Beat on the Ash, beat on the Ash. Got
Thank
her.
you.
Monkey's
Alright,
half.
jumping up in 3, 2, 1.
Monkey's on payload. No jump.
Speed out of
No
bubble,
jump.
speed out of bubble, speed out of bubble.
On no sleep, on no sleep, on no sleep, on no sleep. Can I get out? Right.
Hang on,
Like again, very intentional. Like I'm intentionally diving 1 or 2 targets at a time.
Tor's on
Alright.
bridge, I think.
Wait, we can speed on the Ana.
So you
Can I
guys
speed on the
mercy.
mercy, mercy, mercy?
Tor is behind
Yep.
you guys above.
Yep, on the
Speed
far,
on
on the
far.
far, on the far, on the far. Nice.
Got her.
Got it.
Good. They might be staggering themselves. Like if I could get some help.
Ash is top mid.
Xylon, could you bubble me in 3, 2, 1?
Wait,
Oh.
he doesn't have bubble. Not yet.
No.
3. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna give that up. So do you know why I gave that up?
Because most likely they came back, and you saw the Ash Dynamite. So if you went in, they just goes running you away.
So I didn't want to dive into 5 people. There's no reason for me to. And the reason, like, and also, like, my team is here to follow up on me. So when I call that I'm going in onto a target, they want to follow up. And if they, even if Xylon gave me bubble there, I still would have died. So I want to give
Right.
them opportunity. I'm gonna be jumping up, but don't bubble me. He's
Sorry,
can you get ready for a dive on the mercy, on the mercy, on the mercy, on the mercy? So
mark.
again, see how I saw the mercy. Ken was on the mercy, and then I went towards her. Right? Bubble me, bubble me, bubble me, bubble me.
Ana, please. Payload.
And I get the fuck out, right? So like the way you were doing it, you would have. I honestly, if I saw you on the monkey, I probably would have assumed that you would have gone after Ana right here.
Most likely.
But I'm like down resources, get and I up. know I can't do my healers. Oh, never mind. Diving the Zarya.
Positioning top.
Yeah, and I see the Zarya is low and also low energy because the hit doesn't have the glowy effect. So I go after the Zarya and help Xylon with it.
Oh wait, there's Hanzo in here, I think.
Might be going
Hanzo
up top.
and they're up top.
Yeah.
Right,
Blank, help me.
Yeah. Oh, he's half, I think. Oh, there's an Ana as well. Monkey's jumping up top.
Their position.
This is more
top.
lucky instead of like a good
Top
play. I'm just like really lucky that the Ana dies here. But even then, I did a fuck ton of damage
Whoa,
to her,
I got-
and they can't engage in the next fight.
I got both here, I got both here, I got
I
both
also
here.
realized I did watch this, or at least that part of it.
I
Yeah.
guess we'll just chill right now.
But again, like
Can I get his feedback?
if you see
Can
like
come back, come
how I played the monkey here, like it's
I'm gonna
very
speak-
again intentional,
passive.
Down your Lucio.
very passive until I need to engage.
Well done.
And engaging on just one target that you found singled out.
Or like right here. So
Oh,
this
so
is like
high.
me dropping. So look again, I'm not taking any damage, right? And they
Blank.
can't see me and they don't know where I
Yeah,
am.
there.
Like,
Diving red.
even right there, right? They now they see me, but they can't do anything about me, right? So I drop
Dropping on
down.
them, bubble me.
So I call for bubble. I drop down.
Monkey's gonna jump me soon. Nope, he's dropping.
The bubble baits out the cooldown, and then I continue going. And look how I still have leap to chase and or get out.
Monkey,
Jumping out, jumping out.
And I jump out.
Jumping out,
And
jumping
look how little damage I've taken. Right? So that's just how you should be playing monkey. Like as much as you can. Make sense?
Kill one, leave. Okay, that makes sense.
Like
yeah.
you don't like in general, you don't want to take damage. It's weird because you're tank, but like in general, taking damage is not as beneficial to you. At least in that sense.
Welcome to ready for battle.
Don't take damage until you have to.
Ready for battle.
And we play the Zarya.
It was your birthday, man. So I went in.
5, 4,
And I gave up.
1. Attackers in
Like right here, I'm poking for damage. Right? I don't personal because I don't need to yet. Okay, charge, get out. Give him. And then yeah, so that was energy gathering phase, and then I looked for more bubbles. And also, I'm not as worried about like engaging without it like immediately because they don't have a Reinhardt. But that's like a more specific case. And then we fucking int. This entire first part is kind of bad. McGoober did not really want to play Ren. But I played Zarya and I picked first, so get fucked. So yeah, use that to get charged, getting aggressive with personal, backing out. So notice how, again, like, so this Rhine is bad. This is a Masters
he's just
Ryan. He
cheating.
was Masters. This is a Masters Ryan. Do you see this Ryan?
He's playing like me in gold. Just
He
out in
is
the open.
forcing an angle, but notice how where everyone else is? The reason why is because we should be holding this corner here, because they can't do anything to us at this corner. I can back into this room and not take damage, or I could use this room to like get poke damage if my Rhino is here.
Leave.
Then Jesus personal, and then I go after the Zarya, and then I'm just here trying to live. I thought there was someone to bubble, but I was unable to flick in time.
And the immediate swap to hamster.
He really didn't want to play Ryan. Although he could have definitely played Winston. That would have been fine. Personal early, mostly for headshot potential. I would consider that a bad bubble, but Hanzo, you can never know if you're going to get killed immediately. So when you're facing like two sniper characters like that, like when you bubble to the snipers, it's just fine, right? I was okay with that. The thing is that like you just need to know like how intentional you're being with the bubble, right? Again,
If
I don't
it's
know
that
if Hanzo's going to fucking
first.
one tap me, and then I get right clicked by Zarya, I die.
Right.
So I needed to use that to cross into the pole.
Get in
Okay.
there.
And again, like projected bubble just to help with the 1v1. But all I'm doing is like holding here. And again, I'm trying to take as little damage. Like, look, the Sigma's trying to damage me, but look how little he's actually doing to me. At the circus. Not taking damage until I need to. Because now I have personal, so it means I can take damage. My team's here, so I'm going to push this. And I got guaranteed 40 charge, right? Like you saw the Zarya even wanted to ignore me, but I still got charged because I waited to use
And
my
you
bubble.
forced her off high ground as well.
Yep.
Oh, first time low people and just died.
And then I needed a charge from the ham, and I knew it was taking damage. But Sigma punishes that. See, that's the problem about being in energy gathering phase the entire fight, because like they can go off of stuff like that. Because I needed energy to fight there. Again, staying safe, but I'm still like applying pressure, right?
Right.
Again, safe but pressure, right? This is what and then I go aggressive with my personal. It should be that cycle that entire time, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing exactly what you were doing, except I'm shooting my mouse one.
Got 3 picks from it.
Also, this looked like I'm looking at this and like this was really a Masters game. What is this? It's like what is,
You contested 3 of them kind of alone? You had Nana.
I mean, I had healers. I just hold ledge the entire time. And again, I just want to show you that I was doing the exact same positioning style as you were, except I was damaging them. So I applied pressure, which means they couldn't just push through for free.
Right.
That's really all I wanted to show you. Like, so that's that. Any questions?
No. I just need to figure out when to get aggressive, stuff like that. I don't know. Just kind of really disappointed with that game.
I mean, that's okay.
Then I watch it. I'm like, I really did